Good morning, children. How are you? I hope you are fine. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss some revision point. है ना? We are revising the chapter matrices. So, in the beginning, you must know what is matrix. Matrix is a rectangular arrangement of the numbers or letters. Since it is only arrangement, so it will not have any numerical value. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a matrix. You cannot say its value is 5 or 3, nothing. No value. And this is horizontal arrangement of numbers. This is vertical. So this is called rows and this is called columns. And by writing rows and columns, that is called order. Like if it is 2 and 2, so 2 by 2 is the order. Rows will be written first, column will be written later. Now, how to form a matrix? If condition is given, like if it is given Aij is I minus j upon 4, and they are saying the A is the matrix of Aij of order 3 by 4. These two information will be available to construct a matrix. For that, you have to follow one by one. It is 3 by 4. It means it will have 3 rows and 4 columns. Firstly, write like this. Then you write the order. This will be first row, first column. So A11, A12, A21, A14, A13, likewise. Write all the order of the elements, and then to find out its value, this will be I, this will be j. So put up here I minus j upon 4. That is enough in the revision. Rest you have to do. We have already discussed all these things in previous videos. So I am just revising the some points. After formation or construction of a matrix, then the main topic is the multiplication of two matrices and multiplication of a matrix with scalar. Like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, then twice of A will be. If you are multiplying any matrix by a scalar number, all the elements will be multiplied. So this will be 2, 4, 6, 8. If you are multiplying with minus 2, it will be all are negative. This is multiplication with scalar. But when you are multiplying two matrices A and B, if you are multiplying, then you must check the condition. Every time any two matrices cannot be multiplied. Only those who are satisfying the condition. What is the condition? If you are multiplying A to B, then if it's either m by n, this is p by q, then 2 points we have to remember. First, these to be equal. Means number of columns should be equal to number of rows. Column of first and rows of second. The number of columns is of pre-multiplier and the number of rows of post-multiplier, like this. If they are equal, then only they can be multiplied. Like its order is 2 by 3, its order is 3 by 1, then they can be multiplied because the second number of first matrix is equal to the first number of second matrix. Second point, after multiplying, what will be the order of AB? So the number which is equal will be eliminated 2 by 1. That you have to remember. For multiplication of two matrices, this thing is very important. Now, how to multiply? Like if A is 1, 2, 3, 4, B is 1, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1. So its order is 2 by 2. Its order is 2 rows, 3 columns. it means they can multiply it. And after multiplication, what is the order? So this number will be eliminated, it will be 2 by 3, first and last. So write down 2 rows, 3 column. Now what is its order? A11 means it will be obtained by first row and first column. We will multiply first row by making it vertical, you may say. Convert the row as a column 1 and 2 and multiply with first column. This is the way we have already done, you have already practiced, but just revising. So we have to multiply this 1 to 1, that is 1 by 1, plus 2 into 0, 2 into 0. This is the way to get the first element. Similarly, this will be first row, second column. So you have to take first row with second column, 1 into 0 plus 2 into 2. So this is multiplication of two matrices. Then comes addition, subtraction. This is quite simple, but again there is a condition. Addition or subtraction of two matrices is possible only when their order is same or equal. 2 by 2 will be added or subtracted with 2 by 2, and 3 by 3 or 2 by 3 will be with 2 by 3. So this is the basic condition of addition, subtraction. Then comes elementary row transformation. This is very confusing topic. Many times children are sending the doubt regarding this topic. Before of this, firstly we have to understand inverse. Inverse of the matrix or inverse of a matrix. Normally we write inverse of a matrix. For any matrix, if we have another matrix B, for any matrix A, if we have another matrix B such that their product A into B as well as B into A is coming I, then B will be called inverse of A and denoted by A to the power minus 1. This minus 1 is not the power, this is a symbol to represent inverse of A. So A to the power minus 1, inverse of A. But with the same definition, if we talk about inverse of B, then we need a matrix A such that B into A into B should be equal to I, and it is true. So inverse of B will be A. This you have to get it clear regarding inverse of any matrix. Now, how to find out this matrix B for any matrix A? There are two methods. In matrix chapter, we have elementary row transformation or elementary column transformation, any one of the two. And in the next chapter, determinants, there is another method to find out inverse with the help of the adjoint of the matrix. So this is about the inverse of matrix. Now when you are finding with the help of elementary transformations, or if you are applying for elementary row transformation, A will be written as IA and we will change it as I equal to BA. So main objective is we will do some operations on these two. This A will become identity matrix and this will become any other matrix. Identity matrix is, if it is 2 by 2, so identity is 1 0 0 1. The matrix whose diagonal elements are 1 and non-diagonal elements are 0. And always all these things, the inverse of any matrix is always possible when the matrix order is square matrix, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4. So if matrix is square matrix, then only inverse can be obtained. Why it is so? Because only in inverse matrix it is possible that AB into BA. Normally in any normal general case it is not possible. So square matrix can be obtained, inverse can be obtained. So now what we are going to do here, we are applying some operations. and there are only three operations which you can use in elementary method. Interchanging of any two rows, you can add or subtract any other row to any one row to any other row. So R1 changes R1 plus 2R2. This example I am giving you. You can multiply all the elements of any row by any non-zero number, or you can divide also by non-zero number, and then you can add or subtract to any other row. This is second. Thirdly, any row can be multiplied by any non-zero number. These two are little different. Here we are only multiplying. Here we are multiplying and adding to any other row. Other than these three, you cannot do any operation. The same for column also. Now, whatever, like if it is 3 by 3, 4, 0, 2, 3, 1, minus 1, 5, 2, 3. If this is the matrix A, then you have to write A equal to IA. So this will be equal to 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, and then 8. Now whatever operation you will apply here, the same you have to do on this, and A will be as it is till last step. So firstly, now see carefully. First of all, you have to make this is 1. Why? Anyway, you can divide by 4. The whole row can be divided by 4 if you are applying row operations. See, if you are applying row operations, then you cannot use column operation. If you are applying column operation in the beginning, then the whole method will be based on column operations only. And when you are applying elementary column operations or transformation, you have to write A equal to A into I. A will be in the beginning and this will be as it is. This I will be changed as B and this will be changed as identity matrix. You must remember this. Now we have to change this as 1. Why? You can see, you can subtract R2 from R1, then also will be 1 over here. If it is not possible, you can divide by 4, but you should try to avoid division, because after dividing by 4, this will become 1 by 4, this will become 1 by 2, so fraction number will be generated, which will create problem in coming operations, in coming calculation. So avoid dividing. But if there is no option, you can go ahead for this. But normally we have to add or subtract. So this will be subtracted from here. I am not going to do, we have already explained, just revising. So you have to make this 1. Then with the help of this one, you have to make here both the numbers should be 0. Then only you can go for identity. So firstly make this 1 and then these two 0. After that you have to make this is 1 and with the help of this you make these two 0. And in third part you have to make this one A33 0, third row third column 1 and rest are 0. This is the method to find out inverse of any matrix. Then sometimes this type of the question is here. Find X. You have to find a matrix X if it is given to you. So firstly write the order. Its order is 2 by 3. Its order is also 2 by 3. Now let this order is M cross N. Then with the help of first condition of multiplication, N must be 2. And after multiplication of these two, its order will become M by 3 because the common number will be eliminated. and this is given to you 2 by 3 because multiplication's order is here. So it means m is also 2. So this type of the analysis you have to do in the beginning before finding for x what will be the order of x. So m is 2 and n is 2, it means x order of x is 2 by 2. Clear? Now you can suppose it a, b, c, d, put up over here, multiply this and equate with this. Equation, equality of two matrices. If two matrices are equal, their respective elements will be equal. That is also a property of equal matrices. So multiply this and make them equal. By solving the equations, you will get the value of ABCD. Then there is a topic which is based on mathematical principle of mathematical induction. Some questions are also given in miscellaneous of chapter 1 or matrix chapter, that is proving some results with the help of principle of mathematical induction. It is not mentioned in the statement that you have to use principle of mathematical induction, but if it is case of a to the power n, they are giving you a equal to something, any number can be given 1, 2, 0, 3, and they are asking a to the power n to be proved something real in terms of n, 2n, n by 2, 3, minus n. I am just giving example, there is no question, you must understand the idea. If a is given, we have to prove an is this. It means it is based on mathematical induction because it is general. In place of n, it can be power of k or m or anything, but normally they are giving the question in terms of n only. For this, there will be three parts of the answer. First, you have to put n equal to 1 and check whether LHS and RHS are equal or not. That is checking of the given result for n equal to 1. Even before of that, we suppose the whole statement as Pn. So most of the times, if they are asking to you prove the result with the help of the induction, it means P1 will be true. Only you have to do, just put up the value into left and right hand side, it will always be equal. In part second, you have to suppose Pk is true for any number k. It may be, in some books it has written m, Pm, that is also correct. We are not proving it, we are supposing it is true for n equal to k. So by supposing it, you can write a to the power k is 2k, k by 2, 3 minus k. This is second step which we are not going to prove, we are only supposing it. In third part, we are proving it. Next result. Here we have to prove Pk plus 1 is true. That is the main part of the answer. Here we have to do some calculation by our own. For this result will be helpful. With the help of this result, we will prove this. So always, firstly write the statement by replacing n by k plus 1. So a to the power k plus 1, this is to prove. It will become 2 into k plus 1, then k plus 1 upon 2, 3 and minus k plus 1. So this is the result which we have to prove. For that, you take left hand side, LHS will be taken, ak plus 1 will be splitted as ak into a, and put up this value of ak. From here, the a will be given in the question and multiply both of the matrices, you will get required result. So this is about the application of mathematical induction. Other than this, if you have any doubt from any exercise, you can convey to me, but always remember, before asking any doubt to the teacher, you have to do this question. Whatever, how much you are doing, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, please do yourself. Read the question, write what is given, what is to prove properly, and then you do something and send this photo to the teacher so that he or she can understand where you are committing the mistake. That is the right way to clear our doubts. It is not the right way that you are simply saying, sir, solve this question. This shows that you are not making your own efforts. You have to do your efforts. Whatever you are doing, this is the way. So I hope if you are revising, because your chapter is on, I think day after tomorrow you have a test. So till day after tomorrow, you keep continue practicing and let me know where you are having confusion or doubt. Okay, thank you.